But I mentioned in the interview how Juneteenth, not too long ago, niggas didn't give a fuck about Juneteenth.
Talk about it.
Right? At all. Niggas didn't even know what it was.
And when he says niggas, he means literally black folks in America who hadn't been brought up around it. Unless you was like, look, I was brought up in the Bay. There was an annual in the park every year.
Juneteenth wasn't a thing because it wasn't constructed like that. It wasn't like a holiday, right? It was like some fucked up shit that happened.
That's right.
Right? And I was telling Zach, I was like, you know, it's interesting, you know, we're talking about Juneteenth, but now it's getting shine because it's corporate. Because Apple Music, Walmart, you know, and everybody under the sun, right? Now it's getting its due because you can make a buck off of it, the product of it. We understand how people were relating to it and dealing with Juneteenth and dealing with black issues and issues of black culture and celebration of black culture and what that throttling looks like and how we're still dealing with how we celebrate. Because some black people probably will never celebrate that shit. Right? And some black people who don't know how, and some people who've been doing it since 1865.
That's right.
Right? But I mean,
That's one of the conversations we have up here too about the commoditization of the Juneteenth holiday and how America as a society commoditizes culture for its own, and corporations participate for their own gain, regardless of how the individuals who are descendants of or living with a specific experience have to navigate in dealing with it.
In response, we want a certain level of equality. We always push for equality, equity. So here you go. You have a day off. It's a weekend. Here's all of the festivities. Here's everybody's in it. All the companies are in it. You have to do it now because the federal government's making you do it. Same thing as, you know, President's Day and
Memorial Day,
Veterans Day. You got it. There's your equality. You know, shut the fuck up. To sustain a culture, it has to become commodified at some point. And it has to take on, it has to grow and be picked up by some forces that we of ill repute or things that we disenjoy to a degree, right? But that's the choice and the decision that needs to be made if you want to prolong it through history. Right. It has to be compartmentalized and packaged and marketed in a certain way that competes with Halloween, right? That competes with other big structures
and also
that we
to
look
keep
at.
The story talked
all
about. Keep the story going.
Yeah, so it has to be. And, you know, I know you're a socialist and you hate money, Ebro, but that's just the way it has to. Capitalism has to win. You understand?
Yo, you see,
capitalism has to win in order for Juneteenth to survive.
There it is.